So today, August 30th, 2024, Friday, I purchased these 5 boxes of vinyl records. So these are LPs, not 45s. And a guy came in who has come in probably 10, 12 times over the years, mostly with records. And I bought all of these for 150 bucks. So all these boxes are full. This one was not completely full because it also had some CDs, which I've taken out. But as you can see, lots and lots of records. Most of these records here, I'll show you. But most of them seem to be, of course, it's not going to cooperate. The box is not going to cooperate. Most of them are soul and funk, rock, that type of stuff. You can't even really see it. Hold on. There we go. Now let's go through it. We got, I don't know what that is. Whoops. Chick Corea, I know that's jazz. Oh, Men at Work. Afro Mystic. I don't know. So yeah, some of the stuff I'm not quite sure what it is, but Bus Boys. This one's in Spanish. What is this? Rumba Tres. Yeah, so there's some 80s in here as well that I've come across. I skimmed through them. Really a wide variety. But yeah, I bought all 5 boxes for 150. I think I'll do well because even pulling out the CDs, there's some good CDs in there. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. But always looking for good records. I don't know if there's going to be, high priced, high value, individually high priced, I'm tired, higher valued records in there, but we'll see as I go through them. I still haven't gone through all those other records from the last time. Those crates that I bought months and months ago, those have been supplying my store for a while now. I also got these CDs that were in there, and there's some good stuff like the Time Life stuff. Sounds of the 70s is good. These are ones I put into lots on eBay. This is the 20th Century Masters, the Millennium Collection. I get a bunch of those together, and then I will put them in lots. This one's Disco Gold, Classic Rock Gold. You can put that as a lot as well. There's 3 of these. I'm sorry, that was the second one. Look at that. Sounds of the 70s. I also put together, this is Starbucks. I don't know if you can see it. This is a Starbucks, what does it say? 100th? 5th? Yeah, 100th. 25th anniversary anthology. So I also will put these in lots as well. Starbucks Super Hits, 1968, 1966, 1965. So there's some good stuff in here. CDs. I'm going to go through these and scan those, see if they are worth some money, but there were some in there that were good as well. How do you know whether or not it's worth buying is a good question that some of you might have. Making a bulk buy? Well, based on my experience, looking through thousands of records and selling, oh man, I don't know how many records I've sold now between online sales and in my store, but it's probably into the thousands. So what I'll do is I'll just take a scan, Roberta Flack. If I'm seeing, some of this stuff is pretty common. Haven't seen that one before. Fifth Dimension I've seen a lot of. Roberta Flack. I do well in my store with soul and funk stuff from the 70s, 80s, all the way back to the 60s. Quincy Jones, Diana Ross, Thelma and Jerry. I don't think I've seen that one before. Freddie Jackson is Ray Charles. So just looking at them, again, I don't know if there's ones in here that are particularly valuable in and of themselves, but I do know that a lot of these artists can do well in my store. Diana Ross, The Miracles. I've sold a lot of, what is this? Oh, Smokey Robinson. Haven't seen that one before. I did look at a lot of the actual vinyl, just to make sure that in general they were in good condition. That's also soul. So yeah, there's a lot of soul and funk in here, etc., etc. So yeah, I'll just look through it, get an idea based on what I sell, what I've sold, and what I've seen. I didn't see a ton of, or very much at all, of stuff from the 50s and 60s that was really poppy stuff, like, you know, Ray Conniff, Andy Williams, Dean Martin, a lot of that kind of stuff that you see over and over again, that doesn't sell well now. At least doesn't sell well for me. So that was good. Most of it's rock and soul and funk, so I should be able to move it in my store. Considering how many records I have now that I still haven't even gone through, and now adding these, what I'm probably going to do is end up going through all of them, sorting them by genre, and then alphabetical, and then see what I have. If I have duplicates, if I have a lot of one artist, because what it looks like is I might end up with a lot of artists from a lot of soul and funk artists, the same artist from the same genre, and depending on what I already have in stock and looking on eBay, I might just put some of those in a lot and sell those on eBay, just because I just have a lot of it. So I spent 150 bucks, and the question is, you know, how soon can I make that money back selling those items? And probably I'm going to see what I can make back on the CDs first, and then as I go through the records and organize them, I'll see what I'm going to actually, oh boy, what I'm actually going to end up doing with the records. I mean, more than likely they're going to end up in the store, but there might be some that I'll put online or even locally, see if that works. Speaking of locally, I'm going to dabble more in listing stuff on a Facebook Marketplace and Nextdoor, although I seem to get more responses on Facebook Marketplace than I do on Nextdoor, and see how much more I can sell locally, because I just come across so much stuff, and I get kind of overwhelmed by it sometimes. And also what I found is when I post on there, people come in and they see my store. So as an example, someone saw this stack of 45s, which is right there, that I have for sale. There's 81 of them, and someone came in and ended up buying other stuff, and didn't buy that, but someone else came in, actually saw an ad I put on Craigslist for garage sales, which I used to do like 3 years ago, and I stopped doing that. So don't or take advantage of, I was gonna say, don't thumb your nose at things like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, because a lot of people look on there. Even though Facebook is the veteran of social media, it's really good for people that are serious about buying and who are looking regularly. So keep that in mind, whether you want to sell something, or like me, you maybe have a small spot that you're opening and you want more people to know about where you are and find you and that kind of thing. Just remember to use those tools, because Instagram I haven't had success with, but Facebook Marketplace has done well. Craigslist has done well. YouTube as well, which is what you're watching this on, has done well to get inventory, to have people come into the store, all kinds of different things. So keep that in mind, that promotion is key to selling your items. And if you're building a local place like mine, it's really important as well to utilize those tools. All right, I'm going to close the store. It's about 5 o'clock on Friday. I've been here since 10. So I'm going to get a haircut, go home, all that fun stuff, and I'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually closing the store early, because my son has a soccer tournament and has a game at 5:20. So I got to leave early to make sure that we can take him there on time. Thankfully, it's not too far. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.